Here we are, back again, now with video. Specialized Rock Up the Sport, 2025, springtime. Weather looking nice, weather looking good. So, yeah man. So, just out in the Wicks Woods, this is where we are. Back again. Right, Crew Handed Tatsumaki, back at you again. Yeah man, weather's nice, so let me walk forwards. So we're just here in the Wicks Woods. Weather's really good. So we got this. So Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra, 4K 60, HDR10 plus high bit rate. So this is where we are. So let's switch this around. So we're just here at the moment. Raise up a bit higher, as you can see, up in a place like this. So it's having a little walk through. So we're coming through nice. So been a while since I come to a place like this. So pretty impressive, pretty awesome. So here we are. See the bike there? Weather is very warm indeed. Very is indeed warm. Let's walk through here. Coming to our bike computer. There's a map, shows us where we are. So we're here. The line that you see is showing the route I took in. That line over there, you see this line? That's where I come through. Just walking through. Woo! Nearly tripped. So be honest with you, I can't wait to upgrade my phone to something new, to something better. I'm looking forward to the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra. I need some new camera hardware now. So new hardware, so that's what we're gonna do. So I'm just out here because I need to collect some money. I sold a phone. I need to come pick up that £100. So that's why we're out here. So yeah man. Tell me how you think, tell me how you feel about this. Pretty awesome, pretty amazing. So yeah man, so just give it to like April, round, I say like midway of April. The weather's gonna be nice, so just give it to then and be alright. So I'm just gonna take myself out, need to do some grounding. I need to dispel the negativity in the body. That's what I need to do. So that's why, if you take a look carefully, I got sandals on, so I can easily take that with the socks off, bare feet, probably do like an hour on the ground, dispel all of that, do some breathing exercises, and I'm good to go, and I'll be off to get that money, and then off home. So this is where we are. So this is it. So I am gonna upgrade this bike soon. We're gonna go to like maybe a I don't know, specialized road bike or something like that. Don't know, not sure yet. I really want something what's fast, something quick. It's nice, it's good, but really and truly, me as a person, to keep it real, I shouldn't really be on a basic bike. It's kind of like a insult to myself, because going back on my track record, I've always had good bikes. So I need to build something sooner or later. I need to find something that I can put on where will just work for me, where it'll be good. There we are, looking around. The same stick I'm gonna be using for like Notting Hill Carnival. So the main thing is that the bike I need to get is something that can work for me. I need something like I would say Specialized Stump Jumper. However, it's got too much of a look of my Specialized Big Hit 3 back in the day. the front and back suspension. It has this downhill kind of look and feel to the bike. I don't want something too obvious that will just show me up. I was looking at the Specialized chisel and maybe go for that. Just need something different. So the way it's gonna go, I put like an Edge 1050 that will go over here. I'll use the Design aluminium mount that will connect here. Was far much stronger. That's designed for the Mega Drive. The Mega Drive will go underneath here. Underneath that, we're facing forwards with the Edge 1050 or 1060 at the top here. So the computer center, the lights right underneath the center. So there's no need for me to be going for these mounts. So I will do that for my next bike. So once I do my next bike, it makes sense because all you have is just a light coming this way, because Design has that alloy mount. I think they do the 35mm, 31.8 and stuff like that. So the light will be here. So instead of me having it here, it'll be here upside down with the Garmin on top of it centered. That means my handlebar is more cleaner. I don't have to worry about having a light over here, computers over there. It's just literally just boom, everything's in one line. So this keeps everything looking more neat and tidy. On my next bike, I'm not going to have things like remotes. It's all going to be controlled by the forks, like down there. I'm not really going to be running up all these bells and I will put the remote on. I will put the remote on because this is really, really handy. So the only thing we'll touch on my next bike is I'll just put the remote, the brake, the computer lights in the center. I'll try to find like the the knob bells, the little circle ones, put over there. It's very discreet. Ding ding. Not this thing here. All this will change. I won't be running these forks. I'll be running like Fox forks. I'm just gonna be like, yeah, just go Fox or something. So if I'm dealing with RockShox, I'm going to probably like DJ, like the RockShox Pikes. Go with that. SRAM GX. Stuff like that. Like a Fox dropper post. Like, I'm gonna do things differently. So my next bike will be more spiced up compared to this. Don't get me wrong, it's a nice bike. It's just I could do better. So I could do better. So for the time being, it is nice, but I can do better with what I have. So if you're considering a Specialized Rock Upper Sport and you want to know, is it really worth going for a Rock Upper Sport? Yes, it's a good bike. It rides well. It's got a good weight, right? I like the way it handles, the way it rides, right? It is really a good bike. It's just the only problem is, as I stated in many videos, you got your OLD, overlock not dimension, was 135mm. Because you're at 135mm, it makes it more difficult for you to get wheels. So that means you're stuck to like wheels like DT Swiss. DT Swiss is going to be one wheel that you're going to be stuck to, what's going to be a bit difficult. I think it's the DT Swiss 1900. You got that wheel set you can get for it. You're looking at the Hope Pro 5, like the Hope Fortis 23s. But the reason why you want Hope Fortis 26, because you can hold up to, is it 2.5 inch tires? If you go for Hope Fortis 23, you can only hold up a maximum of 2.35s. And if you put any tire bigger than that, right, it's all on you. If anything happens, the company will not take no responsibility because they already told you what it takes. That's why I always tell people who watches my videos, Specialized, Trek, Santa Cruz, Iron Horse, Cannondale, Norco, none of these companies, right, are reliable what happens to you if you ignore what they tell you. Everything's all on the support page. They tell you what it could take, what it don't take. They tell you everything. If anyone listens to this point, it's always good to read, man. It's always good to read. Just jump onto the website and read. For example, I'll give you an example. You're that type of man, you want to build a gaming PC, but you want to use an Arctic cooler, probably like a 360. Maybe you're looking, use like a 420 cooler, right? You probably got the Gigabyte Aorus masterboard, where the heat sink is so high that it gets in the way of one of the cooler loops. So you have to get a replacement M.2 cover from Arctic to replace the one that you got. They will tell you when it comes to like your motherboard, right? You could go to the website where it shows you about all the memory that's been tested, the memory like 16 kit, 32 gig kit, 64 kit. It tells you the speeds that it's tested at for compatibility, right? Everything's all out there. So you have to look at all this information. So you go on the motherboard, you look at power supply, it tells you everything. You just have to read. Once you read, right, you won't make mistakes. So this bike really tells me straight, 2.3s are the biggest tires. However, Specialized shipped this bike to move 2.35. So I go 2.35 because Specialized shipped it with 2.35s, and you got plenty of clearance. Yes, these are 2.25s, but 2.35s are nice. You can, I say you can get away with 2.4, but I'm not sure about your wheel flex and stuff like that, or when you go through mud and all the stuff hitting your frame, stuff like that. If you go 2.4, that's at your own risk. They tell me I'm at 135. Obviously, I can't put through axles, right? So you just got to read, innit? They tell me that the maximum fork is 100 mil. Don't exceed 100 mil. If you go 120 and anything happens, that's on you. So that's how that goes. That's how that goes. So this is what it is. This is what it is. Coming through. Ready to reach the other side. Here I am. Looking good, looking nice. And yeah, man, just try and enjoy the day, innit? Enjoy the day. It's like 17 Celsius. I can show you that on my computer. Well, let me see. Oh, there's the weather there. 20. It's 20 Celsius out here. So I'm just going to enjoy the weather. It's 20 out here, but exactly 500 calories. And yeah, man. Peace out.